Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And speaking of retro, we are at Retro Expo Dallas today. Gonna check out some figs. That's the main focus. There are a few celebrities here, but it's mainly about the figures. I think we got Slaughter, we got Ernie Reyes, we got Kel Mitchell from Good Burger and all that, and all that other stuff. We got Darth Maul, Ray Park. So plenty of people here to appetize those that need the autographs and stuff like that. But today it's all about the figs. Just as soon as we get through these double doors, and away we go. Get that VIP entrance. And where do we start? Who knows? I guess we start right here. And we just start making our way around. First impressions, very big, very open, very wide open aisleway. So I do appreciate that. Tall ceilings. And I do feel a pretty good amount of AC. So let's see how that holds up over the day as more and more and more people show up in here. But yeah, we're gonna dig in, hit some highlights, and just have a good time. Got a few hours here probably, and then I gotta hit the road back to Florida. So gonna have to use my time wisely for sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff already. Just gotta decide what it's gonna be and how much it's gonna cost. Let's go. A little turtle action going on. Some big boys. Wow. Very cool. Can't go wrong with a little bit of Care Bear action. Voltron. X-Files. Sorry. Joe. George Lucas. Oh, last 17, Han and Carbonite. 2000. Total Recall. Garbage Pail Kids. Muscles. Austin Powers' It's Groovy Jet. That's pretty freaking hilarious, actually. Wow. So much so that I might actually have to come back and get that. We'll have to see. Oh, the Ahsoka Disney exclusive. Some more wrestling, Star Trek, the old Trek, Cadet Wesley Crusher. Alright, we'll keep it moving, but oh, son of a gun. Son of a bee, look at that VR Trooper. Battle, the grid one, that's pretty awesome. Whew, so many tempting things here, so many tempting things. Could be a problem. Now, here's definitely a booth that I could get in trouble. Tons of 90s stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, Commando, Arnold, Cowboys of Moo Mesa, old Street Sharks. Gone. Beautiful. Old Truck and Wrestlers. Like a Mouse, Toxic Crusaders, Street Fighter. God, this is like 90s goodness. Commando, On Card, Pee Wee's Playhouse, Bike, Mortal Kombat, Shang Tsung. Wow, just loaded booth, and they're still unpacking. So might have to wait a little bit and just come back and see how it is. But beautiful, beautiful. All right, finishing up. Got some good deals, had some good times, but it is that time to get on out of here. Not quite time to throw one backs because, like I said, we gotta drive ahead, so there won't be any throwing back except for Red Bulls and a lot of hydration. But I gotta say, I really, really have enjoyed this con. It's very, like I said, very wide open. Now, I will say that if I had to give a negative, because I think that's only fair to be transparent, is a pretty decent amount of vendors are still setting up. I know we could count yesterday vendors were setting up, and you were able to come get your VIP passes to get in early and all that good stuff. So I don't really know why you didn't set up either yesterday or early today. So that's kind of strange. You would think you'd want to get that done. You know, time is money, and every person that walks by while you're setting up is a potential sale gone. And then for me as a buyer, who knows what could have been right there that I just had to pass on because it's not in the box. So that would be a negative, but overall a really really good con. A lot of good vendors. Not crazy high on the Funkos. There's always going to be Funkos, but not crazy high amounts. Pretty fair prices around. A few of them were a little silly, but you do get con prices after all. But let's go ahead wrap things up here at Retro Expo. Go talk about what we did pick up, because we did pick up some stuff, and then time to hit the road. Let's go. All right, let's go over what we got. We did pretty good, I gotta say. We got Little Lord of the Rings, an actual little Lord of the Rings. Galadriel, that's from like a 4-pack, I think, so that's a pretty good deal ski there for 15. Then another Lord of the Rings. Get out of there. Just gonna toss it with all the other stuff I got here. And then I got a $10 Hercules Ares figure. Let's see. Then we got. Oh, I gotta save that for last. That's the golden goose right there. Then a vintage original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers green Dragon Dagger. Was really needing that for the collection, so I was able to pick that up for $60, which I think is a fair deal. It's in good condition. Back to the Lord of the Rings train. Little Lord of the Rings guy here for $8, so that was a good deal. Star Trek for, I don't know, she just tallied it up, so probably like $3. Another Lord of the Rings figure there. And then picked up Running Man, the OG Running Man. And last, but certainly not least, yes, the card's beat up, but it's a Battle Grid VR Troopers Caitlin. Was marked at 40, and for some reason he gave it to me for 10. So I wasn't going to argue or complain, but yeah, so both of those are $20 at that booth. Can't argue that, and can't argue that I had a really good time in Texas, and I had a really good time here at Retro Expo. But it's time to get on out of here. Time to throw back some Red Bulls, get to the road. But we appreciate you guys hanging out, and if you would be so kind as to hit us with a like, hit us with a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel as we do post new content every single day. But for myself and Uncle BJ, we're going to get on out of here, and we'll see you all next time.